accustomed when a title changes hand. We do recognize the champion. And here comes the new Southern Tag
Team Champions. That's right, Lance Russell. How come you didn't roll the red carpet out here, baby? Take a good look at these belts, man. Come on and show the film, Lance. Show the film on how we left Koko where.
We do not have any tape today. We had technical
You don't have the film, man. This is supposed to be 20th Century Fox, Lance Russell. You don't have the film, but that's all right, baby. You would have the film if it was the Fabs. You would have the film if it was Lawler. If it was Dundee, you would have the film. But that's all right, baby. We don't need nobody. We don't need nobody. We got the belt. That's all that matters. We don't need these people out here. We don't need nobody, you understand. The only person that we need is Jimmy Hart, sweetheart. That's all we need, baby. The Bruise Brothers new and improved. You understand what I'm saying?
You'll see how tough it is to keep it with all the competition.
That's right. Nobody believed us. Nobody would back the Bruise Brothers. Hey, man, you couldn't get a bet on us, but that's all right. There was one person that did back us. You understand that, Lance? And that was Jimmy Hart, baby.
Speaking of Jimmy Hart, where is he?
Hey, don't you worry, Lance.
Got the chicken suit on, and he's supposed to be out here.
Don't point your finger at me when you're looking at me, man. Let me tell you something right now. Jimmy Hart is a man of his word. He will be out here.
Oh, I'm looking for him.
Now, we're going to drop these geeks right here, baby.
Okay, new Southern Tag Champs, the Bruise Brothers, and let's go for the official introductions. Dave?
This match is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match, introducing at a total weight of 430.
Winner gave it a go. David
209.
209.
I told you. What'd I tell you? Yeah, baby.
You got it under 3 minutes, and standing out here with us right now, I think most wrestling fans know this team from the past. It'll be Norvell Austin and Dennis Condrey.
Let me tell you one thing, Lance Russell. We don't need no introduction. You understand? Everybody know us. Everybody know the reputation of Condrey and Austin. You understand me? And we back here, to make a lot of noise. We ain't come back here to be quiet because we are under the wing of the greatest wrestling manager that ever lived, and that's my man Jimmy Hart. We are part of the first family, let me tell you. And with the stuff these lose, ain't no way we can. With stuff these use, ain't no way we can lose nothing around here, Lance Russell.
Right. Well, Norvell, we know your style, and obviously know Dennis from a long way back.
You know what, Lance Russell? I'm gonna say this short and sweet and straight to the points. I've had a lot of managers in my day. I've had your Gary Harts, I've had your Rock Hunters. I've had all type different managers, but Jimmy Hart, I gotta say this, is the best manager I have ever worked for in my life. And the first family is the greatest family in professional wrestling today. Now, a lot of people are coming to me and they're saying, Lover Boy, where'd you get your nickname? Well, I tell you, baby, when you hit a baseball far as Babe Ruth and you can throw a football as far as Joe Namath, and you can make better love than James Bond, baby. That's where you get a nickname like the Lover Boy Dennis Condrey, Jack.
Okay, well, you've got a match coming up, Norvell and Dennis.
We're going to show you what we can do in just a few minutes,
We're going to be
Russell.
looking, Norvell. You can bet on that. Okay, they'll be coming right out. We got a match coming up. Buddy,
Let me tell you something, Lance Russell. When I first came here, Jimmy Hart told me I was going to be a superstar. I am now the Mid-American champion, right or wrong. I've gone through Dutch Mantel. I've gone through Koko Ware. I've gone through Bill Dundee. I've gone through everybody. And let me tell you something, brother. I'm here to stay, not to play. I am the Mid-American champion, and a lot of big things are going to start happening around here. I'm going to start wasting people. Me and my two brothers up here, we're going to start wasting people. Just like it is. We're going to waste them. That's all I got to say.
Okay, buddy. Well, we got some wrestling we want to get into, and so we'll end the conversation right then and there. Let's have the official
Get a little update on Bill Dundee. Well, as everybody knows, a couple of weeks ago, I didn't have a partner, and I was going to wrestle them two big fat assassins, at least one of them. Yep. And just like hot, and his first whole family jumps in, and one of them headbutted me, put something in his mask, and he hit me in the eye. That night I didn't feel too bad. The next day I went to the doctor. He said, Bill, you got a little bit of a concussion, so you better take a week off, 10 days or whatever. So last week I tried it in Forest City, and it still, it got slammed. You could see stars and dots and everything. So I'm just going to take another week off and just see what happens. But like Hart, Hart, I'm just going to tell you something, brother. I'm going to get better, Hart, and when I do, Jack, I'm going to kill you.
By the way, speaking of Jimmy Hart, I don't know whether you noted it or not, but I noted that when the Bruise Brothers came out here, Hart's normally right alongside causing the trouble. He's got the chicken suit on. I didn't see him out here today at all.
Yeah, I passed him in the hall. He's got it on, and he's got to be out here. That's the deal, right? That was what it's all about.
You bet.
So I'm sure he'll show his little face up here.
Yeah. Billy, how about sitting down with me as long as you're going to be off and all? No point in just not doing anything. Stay with me, and we'll get into some conversation about some of the matches.
I'm here. I'm just as well to get paid. Eddie Marlin, you watching this? I want paid for this.
Okay. Bill, we've got We've got some interesting tape here, I think, that the folks would like to see. And, of course, the bout with Jerry the King Lawler, who had the San Diego chicken in his corner, and Jesse Ventura, who had, I guess we call him now the Memphis chicken, Jimmy Hart in his corner. Let's take a look at some of that action, Billy. Lawler back in the corner again. Oh, he's jabbed right in the throat, and the referee steps in on that one. Once again, Ventura pulls that adhesive tape out of his tights. This time, he's got the choke on Lawler, and the referee moves in quickly to get him out of there. There's a 15-minute mark, 45 to go, and Lawler, with that same tape he took away, I believe, from Ventura, is choking the chicken, and Lawler's corner chicken loving every minute of it. The referee counts Jerry off. Catches Jerry coming in with a right to the midsection. Forearm, it was legal. First one I've seen tonight, I'll tell you the honest truth. Up in the air, look at that. Tell you what a strong guy this guy is. Ventura picks Lawler up, breaking his back over his shoulder, tosses him down on the deck. And Lawler won again, the foot on the rope. Ventura kicks Lawler out on the floor, right below the timer's table. And Jesse, trying to hold on to that Southern heavyweight belt, lifts the King up. Look out. He's going to slam him right on the timer's table. And now he's going after the chicken. Lawler banged down on the timer's table, and Jesse going after the chicken. San Diego chicken coming over to see if he can help Jerry up, and he's back in the ring. The count of 10. The referee was counting on both Lawler and Jesse Ventura, and Ventura has been counted out. Now that, yeah. See, Jerry got the title back, and I think everybody's thrilled about that. The chicken did his particular job. He was supposed to distract Ventura, and that's what he did. But, man, he is a big, mean son of a gun, Billy.
Yeah, he's big and mean, but he doesn't look like he's too smart. We've been concentrating on Lawler, not that chicken.
Yeah, he did do that. Listen, let's take a listen to what some of the comments. I hope they're all cleaned up.
You probably think you're hot now. You think you accomplished something, Jerry Lawler, by bringing in this funky San Diego chicken, by disrupting what is considered a serious Southern Heavyweight Championship match, and stealing my title, Jerry Lawler. Well, I got news for you, Jerry Lawler. Up until now, I've been just playing around with you. I've been showing you who the better man is. I whooped you twice, right in front of your own hometown crowd. And then what do? You come back on me with a San Diego chicken, disrupting the match, causing turmoil into the ring. And speaking of that, speaking of you, Eddie Marlin, you and your rules around here. I've wrestled every major city in the United States, every major city in the world. It's a 20 count on the floor. Where do you come up with this 10 count? And I lose my title on a 10 count. Jerry Lawler, you were flat on your back on the outside of that ring. And as for you, San Diego chicken, I get 1 inch closer to you, and I'm going to hunt you down, boy. I'm going to hunt you down wherever you go, chicken. You're doing a baseball game. You do a football game. You best be looking over your shoulder, because you're the cause of me getting embarrassed to Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler, you couldn't whip me on my worst day. I've had knee surgery. I've had my ribs broken. I've had my nose busted up. You put all them together, Jerry Lawler, you could not beat me, and you know it. So, Jerry Lawler, the other thing I got to say to you, you think you're pretty hot, making Mr. Jimmy Hart run around in a chicken suit. Well, Jerry Lawler, you get ready because what goes around comes around, boy. And like I said, I'm perturbed now. The body is hot. And when the body gets hot, I don't get revenge, brother. I get even. Down and dirty even, Jerry Lawler. You got something that belongs to me. You got a crummy Southern Heavyweight Championship that belongs to me. I don't really care about the South. Because the South don't mean nothing. And the South will never rise again. So, Jerry Lawler, you get ready. Because your day's coming back to you now. You're going to get in with Jesse the Body. And the Body's irate now. The Body's out for blood, Jerry Lawler. Your days are numbered. You, Jerry Lawler, are looking just like the Memphis State basketball team. When they go to UCLA, their days will be numbered this year. So, Lawler, you think about it. You had a momentary laugh. But the last laugh will be on you. Because your days are numbered, Jack. I promise it to you.
Okay, we just finished dialing while Jesse Ventura... Bill, don't run off, because Buddy Landell is going to be up here wrestling. I'd like for you to stay with it. While Jesse was ranting and raving, we dialed Jerry Lawler up. Jerry is in Cleveland, and you're at Cleveland Stadium right now, aren't you, Jerry?
Yeah, we're, as a matter of fact, in the coach's office right now, Lance. We're doing some interviews and things for the Jerry Lawler show that'll be on with the Browns here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so it'll be
What are you doing there, Lance?
It'll be, well, we're in the middle of doing a show. Where are you? Come back.
You mean you're doing a wrestling show without me on it?
Yeah. Well, not only without you, but I thought this would be of interest to you. I wanted to get your comments about Ventura, but I also got to tell you, you know how Hart loves to hog the microphone and the camera.
Yeah.
He hasn't made an appearance in the chicken suit as yet. I don't know. His Bruise brothers are out here, but Hart hadn't shown up as yet.
Well, I'd be ashamed to show my beak, too, if I was him, you know?
Okay, Ventura has made all of the comments. He's going to do the get even thing, and you got a match coming up with Jesse for the Southern title with no time limit, no disqualification. Jerry Lawler defends against Jesse the Body. How about some comments?
Well, the reason I asked for this match, Lance, for the simple reason of the fact that last week I got my Southern Heavyweight title back from Jesse Ventura. Now, this week I'm coming back because I want something else from Jesse Ventura, and that's a little bit of respect. Now, I asked for no time limit, no disqualification match, and that way, you know, two matches I've had with this guy, and he's pile-driven me twice. And so what I want to do is get in a match where anything goes, and I'm going to drop Jesse Ventura so many times on his head that it's going to be flatter than it is right now. I can assure you that.
Well, I know that talking to you after the match was over, Jerry, you got the title back, which was important. It was on the count-out thing, and, of course, that didn't satisfy you by a long shot. So you've got this no disqualification match coming up, and I know that that's going to be exactly the meat that you're looking for, right?
Well, that's exactly right. You know, the San Diego Chicken, everything worked out just exactly the way I wanted it to. He was a great distraction. He was hilarious. It was probably the greatest night of my life, to coin a phrase.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, right. And, you know, it just exactly as I had hoped. Ventura was distracted chasing the chicken around the ring. He got counted out. And now he's complaining about that there was supposed to be a 20 count and that in all the big arenas he's wrestled in around the country, there's always a 20 count.
Right.
Well, he's not in Madison Square Garden or the Cow Palace in San Francisco. He's at the Mid-South Coliseum, and that's my backyard, brother. And down there Monday night, when I get that big mouth of his, I'm going to jam my fist so far down it that it's going to take a wrecker to pull my fist out of his mouth, and then I'm going to drop him on that head of his, and he'll know from now on who the king of Memphis truly is, Lance.
Well, of course, Jimmy Hart is supposed to be present. I don't know if today is any indication of what kind of a man Hart is. He lost it. He had to put the chicken...
Well, you should have known. Hart's not a man. You know, you could put him and Jimmy Cornette together and still wouldn't make a decent man. What the problem is with Hart, he is truly a chicken. And
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait a minute. There he is. Hold it, Jerry. Don't run away. Don't run away. Here comes the Memphis Chicken for his first appearance out here. The Memphis Chicken, Jimmy Hart, is right here. I think he's got a word or two to say. Yeah.
Lawler, let me tell you something, you idiot. You ain't in Cleveland, Ohio. You know where you are? You're hiding underneath the bed somewhere because you're afraid to come down here. Why don't you tell it like it really is in front of all these stupid people over here? man. You've got me mad now because you've humiliated me for the last time. 350,000 homes are watching me right now. I've had to wear this stupid outfit all week long. To the towns, back from the towns, everywhere in the eating places, and people have done nothing but laugh at me. Now, you may sit there and laugh yourself, but, baby, this is serious to me. You made a fool out of me, and you made a joke out of professional wrestling. I promise you this. If it's the last thing I ever do Monday night, I will stand over your lame body laying in that ring, and I will say it will be the greatest day of my life. Now, you understand what I'm telling you? It will be the greatest day of my life, baby. You understand that? I've made a blood oath with Jesse Ventura, and we will get even. I promise. I promise.
Let me tell you something, Hart.
I can't even hear you. You know what? I can't even hear what you're saying. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you to say anything. I'm hanging up on you, baby. I promise you, Monday night, I will get even with you. I promise, man. That's all I got to say on that whole thing, man. I'm telling you right now. Look at. What are you laughing at? Look, he thinks it's funny, too. You think it's funny.
Okay. Don't ever
You think it's funny.
What do you think so funny, man? I think you think it's funny. He thinks it's funny. You're a chicken, Dundee. Come on. I think you're a chicken, man. Yeah, you're a chicken, man. Come on, man. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do, man? You're going to stand up and fight? You're the chicken of the day, baby. You're the chicken of the day, man. You are the chicken of the day, man. He's got nothing, man. You won't stand up and fight. You ain't behind you. Come on, man.
By himself, three of them jumping on him, tearing his clothes up. You don't see any one of them that have got the guts to get out there and one-on-one with a guy. We got to wait till they get three. We need all.
Nobody laughs at me, you chicken. You're the chicken.
You're the chicken. Takes three of you in here, tear up the stuff in here, and get three of you pounding away on a guy. And he's not even really ready to be wrestling again yet. Well, hey, Tommy Rogers, Bobby Fulton. Boy, I will tell you one thing. Three guys to jump on one guy. Man, oh man, I am telling you, what a wreck. Is he okay? You better get him where he can get back in there. That is just absolutely typical par for Hart to pull some kind of routine like that. Billy, you better get back and
Do you still have the number of that telephone?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, dial it. I want to talk to the guy another end of it.
Well, okay, Bill. Yeah, please.
We got it. Hang on.
Get a chair there for him.
Hurry up a little bit. Relax.
Cleveland Browns.
Jerry?
Who do you want to speak to?
Jerry Lawler.
Wait a minute. Hello?
Wait a second. Hey, Jerry?
Yeah.
Billy wanted me to call you. I just wanted to tell you right here that while Bill was sitting out here, he's going to do commentary, was going to do it on the next match with Buddy Landell. And Hart, after it was all over with, had the Bruise Brothers out here. All three of them jumping, and the guy is still a week away from being ready to wrestle and get him out here and kick him around the floor and beat on him when there's 3-on-1. He wanted to talk to you just a minute.
All right.
Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, Bill.
Let me ask you something, brother. No, let me plead with you, Jack. 3-4 months ago, okay, I'm going to admit it. I made a goof of myself. I wanted this town. This town belongs to you, Jack, but it also belongs to me. When you put Lawler and Dundee in the same ring, there ain't a team in the whole wide world that can beat it. You know it, I know it, and everybody else here knows it. So I'm pleading with you, brother. Just tell me you'll be my partner, and I'll get the match signed, and we'll kick that Jimmy Hart and them Bruise brother right out of this town, brother. You just tell me right here, because the microphone's live, and all the people can hear you. Will you do it for me, please?
Well, Bill, you know I told you a few weeks ago that I thought you needed to prove yourself to me and the fans, and I'm going to say right now that I think you've done that. So if they'll sign the match, I'll be there Monday night.
All right. I appreciate it, brother. Now just let me tell you this. Eddie Martin, here's Eddie coming.
I heard what he said on that phone, Bill, and that's all I can say. If Bill Dundee and Jerry Lawler want to go against them, they've got the match. Just add the match.
You'll make it a match with Billy and Jerry against the Bruise Brothers, yes, right?
All right, okay, King, old brother, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I ain't going to let you down never again. I learned my lesson. You can't do that in this big wide world by yourself. You need friends. It took what happened to me for you to prove that to me. But I'm going to tell you something, King. We're going to do it, brother, because we're the best there is. Thank you.
Okay, Jerry, thanks a lot. And, well, we got to go. He already hung up. Okay.
Now, Jimmy Hart, this is for you, Snake. I'm going to tell you something. I'm only going to tell it to you one time. I don't like you, Hart. You was the cause of it. I'm not going to make no excuses, but it was you that used to tell me, you don't need the king, you don't need nobody superstar. Well, I do, brother. I need the king, and I need to get rid of you, Hart. And like I told you, Jimmy Hart, I don't like you, man. You ought to wear that chicken suit, because that's all you are. But when Jerry Lawler and Bill Superstar Dundee climbs into that ring Monday night, we're going to kick the Bruise Brothers' butt, and I'm going to get to you, Hart, and that's a promise.
Well, I tell you what, we're running behind here. We're going to take time out right now, and we will be back with a revised Border, Texas, Stan Hansen and Austin Idol. Let's look. This particular type of match, there you see Hansen nailing the Idol with a powder, and the referee says ring the bell. This particular match with the cowbell in the center, it's a bull rope match where you can use the cowbell, but then in order to win it, you have to drag your guy around, tag each of the four corners, and that constitutes a win. In this case, Stan Hansen did do that, but you saw how he completed the fourth one as Austin Idol was preparing to start Hansen around the tour. The referee reversed it, and that means that Stan Hansen loses the international title, and the Heartthrob was not in any great condition when he finished that particular bout, but he was the international heavyweight champ. He was well on his way to taking over on Stan Hansen and dragging him around the ring, but Hansen caught him with the powder. The decision was reversed, and Idol ends up with the title. Stan Hansen obviously had some loud and vociferous remarks to make about Austin Idol in the match coming up.
Not for some match that Channel 5 and these promotional people did. I'm coming for my type of match. It's a bunkhouse match. Anything goes. Street clothes. Boots on. Everything down, brother. There's going to be things in the pocket. Belts on the wall. Austin Idol. I'm tired of fighting these Memphis people. Hey, shut up! I'm tired of fighting these sweat-offs from Ole Miss. I'm tired of fighting everybody. But Monday night, brother, I'm fighting you right here in Memphis, and I'm going to take it right to the ground. You better suck it up, boy. And all these goofs out here better put a little tobacco in their jaw and a little Copenhagen in their lip, because it's going down Monday night in Memphis.
That's an irritated Stan Hansen talking about the bunkhouse match. Yeah, they come in with their clothes and they can bring saddlebags with whatever in and all. Be a most interesting kind, and we're going to be looking for it. Austin Idol was not to be one without words, as he never is. He had the title, and he had some words to say about Stan Hansen in the match.
Now, I know he's got a lot of big plans for Monday night. I got some big plans, too, Jack. You see this noose that I've made out of some wire here? You see, I can take this if I want to. I can put it around that big, fat jerk's neck, and I can squeeze him till his eyes pop out if I want to. Oh, of course I know he's going to bring his saddlebags. And of course I know he's going to be digging deep and get his grimy mitts on anything he can get. Well, I'm not going to go in unarmed, Jack, because you see, I got a few friends, too, you know. And it just so happens some of them are right here in this $150 pair of Tony Lama boots. Oh, they're weathered and they're torn up pretty bad. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to wear these Monday night. And if I get a chance to shut your big fat mouth, Jack, it's going to be with a size 12 Tony Lama right down your big fat throat. And by some chance, if I get a chance to use some of my good friends here, well, let me introduce them to you, Hanson, if you're out there listening. Number one, you see this chain right here, Jack? It's an old dog chain. I used to have my old pit bull chained to this, dollar, and I had to choke him down a few times, too. And I don't mind taking it, wrapping it around my fist, and jamming it down your throat if I have to. Just so happens I got a couple other good friends in here. Let's see what we have in the old booth. One of them happens to be, this is Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, screwdriver. Everybody knows you got a few screws loose. Why don't I take this driver, baby, and tighten a few of them up for you? I might do it. Last but not least, old Mr. T down here in the old boot. Oh, he's on fire and he's ready to go. I ain't talking about Mr. T, the A-Team Jack you see on television every week. I'm talking about this Mr. T. Mr. Tire Tool. Darling, I've used this tire tool so many times I can't remember. And believe you me, this thing, baby, feels right at home in my hand. And if I have to bring it to the ring Monday night, if I have to take it and crack it over your head, Jack, believe me, I ain't driving, because I'll do it. Monday night, darling, bring your saddlebags. Bring what you want to bring. I'm going to bring all my friends, me and Mr. T, international title. Let's get this thing over with, because I'm sick of it, too.
Yeah, a little cut there on Austin Idol, and he still has butterfly. It will remind him of the things Hanson did. You better believe he won't hesitate to use any and all and maybe some more things in that bunkhouse match. That'll be Monday night. You get on down and see it. Remember the adage match? Bruce Brothers going against Lawler and Dundee, and plus all of the other big action bouts. That's Monday night at the Coliseum. We're going to take time out. We're going to be back with one of the hottest teams in professional wrestling in just a moment. I'm talking about the Rock and Roll.
His partner from Parts Unknown, the Pink Panther. And going against him at a total of 437 pounds from Pensacola, Florida, and Nashville, Tennessee, Robert Gibson and Rick Morton.
Here, let me tell you.
Wait a minute, Dave. You guys are not in this match.
You come out here and you want to tell these people how great the Rock and Roll Express is. I want you to take a good look, baby. Does that look like professional wrestlers or frustrated rock stars? That's exactly what they are, sonny boy. You want to talk about a great team? You talk about the Loverboy and the Junkyard Dog. You don't talk about two jabronis like this. And if you think you can hold us to a draw, baby, we can step in that ring right now, Lance Russell, and we can see who the best team is. Get these two jerks out of here, and we'll have a match right here, brother, and we'll see just how bad you are.
They came very close to beating the team, Austin and Condrey.
Ain't no way they even come close to beating us. If you think they can beat us, why don't they have a match with us right now? We can back up everything we say.
Is it okay with you guys? It's fine with me.
Book it, Lance.
If it's all right with him, it's okay with me. Robert Gibson says, go ahead. Get in there. Dave, we got to change.
Yeah. This right here, baby, I'm going to tell you, that's a pitiful excuse for a tag team right there, buddy. I guarantee you, we're going to make mincemeat out of it.
Go prove it.
All right.
I love this.
Hey. We have gone from a mismatch to one match that should be interesting. Rick Morton against Norvell Austin in there now. The tag made. Robert Gibson over the rope. Rock and Roll making another tag. They got Austin over near the corner. Long way from the tag on partner Dennis Condrey. All he can do is watch from the other side as Rock and Roll Express tags in and out. Robert Gibson puts the spinning leg lock on Norvell Austin. Oh. Robert standing there with the toe hold, and Rick Morton dropped right down on the leg. Here's Robert Gibson back in.
No.
No, the double snap. And Condrey gets hit by both of them. He slides under the ropes. The referee catches him, sends him back to the corner. Meanwhile, Rock and Roll back to work on Norvell Austin. We're a minute into the action. Austin gets to the corner now and does get the tag on Dennis Condrey. Rick Morton gonna face.
Condrey and Austin have a little weight advantage, but that's the only advantage they got.
Rock and Roll goes to work on Condrey now, over near their corner. They worked on Norvell Austin for about a minute. Austin finally able to get to the tag on Dennis Condrey. Now they're tagging again with Condrey. on the mat. Robert Gibson spins on the toe hold. The tag. Rick Morton. Condrey trying to work his way over to the corner, and the tag on Norvell Austin. And rock and roll drags him right back to the corner. Robert Gibson stepped in to give Rick a hand, and they got Condrey back away from the tag on Austin. We're about 2.5 minutes into the action. Robert Gibson picks the legs out from under Dennis Condrey and drags him back over near the corner. Rick Morton with the spring. Condrey does get to the corner, and Austin coming back in. This is the way the match started about 3 minutes ago. Austin against Rick Morton. Norvell with a right hand. Now Condrey grabs Rick Morton from out on the apron. Condrey comes off the rope. Rick Morton lying on the mat. Norvell Austin has him up in the air. Backbreaker across the knee. The tag on Condrey. Condrey hits Morton with a backbreaker. And a cover. 1, 2. Morton kicks out at the 2 count. The momentum has swung definitely, though, to the side of Condrey and Austin. Rick Morton takes a knee. 4 minutes gone in this one. 4 minutes gone. Condrey can't hold him back. Rick Morton went between his legs, got the tag on Robert Gibson. Robert goes to work on Condrey and Austin. Robert going for the abdominal stretch on Dennis Condrey. Can he make it stick? Rick Morton keeping Norvell Austin.
His leg hooked good, Dave.
Look out. Here's Buddy Landell jumping in there. He jumps Robert Gibson. That is going to be disqualification on the team of Condrey and Austin. Rock and Roll Express, though. Rick Morton thrown out of the ring over the top rope by Austin. Robert Gibson still in there. Landell nails him with a boot in the top of the head.
Boy, they slammed Rick into this turnbuckle and really hurt his shoulder. Robert up there busted around. He is bleeding, where Landell has been pounding him with that boot that he pulled off. Landell already wrestled a little bit earlier.
It's 3 against 1 as they've got Robert in the ring. Rick Morton trying to get in there to help his partner out, but Austin shoved him back away from the ring. Landell comes after him with a belt.
Ooh. Robert
really got a nasty cut on the board.
He really does.
Condrey with a boot. He hit Rick Morton in the top of the head with it.
Robert had him, I think, in that abdominal stretch because he finally got his leg hooked around to give that leverage. And of course, that's the advantage of a big, tall dude. Here comes Ken Raper in. Robert Reed.
Don Donovan. Condrey continues to work on Robert Gibson. There, the referee came flying out of there. Landell, Condrey, both working on the Rock and Roll Express. Looks like Norvell Austin is sent to help back out of the ring. Here comes the Dutchman and Terry Taylor. Mantell with a bullwhip.
That kind of cleared things out in a hurry.
Got him out quickly.
When Terry and Dutch hit, and Dutch had that bullwhip in his hand. The winners are going to be the R&R on a disqualification.
You're wasting people, baby.
Yeah, you sure are. Always outnumbering people. That's the way the family believes in doing it. Landell jumped in just as Robert Gibson had a really solid abdominal stretch on Dennis Condrey. We got more action for you, and we're going to take time out right now. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah.
Tag on Koko. Neck breaker. As he reverse neck, applied that reverse neck breaker, the Galaxian comes in. There's a tag on Dutch. Pink Panther across the way. Takes one right in the midsection. Tag and the Galaxian faces off with Dutch Mantell. Nice backdrop.
3.5 minutes gone now in this one.
3.5 down, and the Galaxian catches Dutch with a good elbow. Slams him with a right hand, a whip into the rope. And once again, Dutch coming off the rope. Big section 1, and that's all as Dutch shakes out of there. Tag on the Panther, and the Panther takes over with a right hand. Dutch comes swinging back. Tags Koko Ware. Bring the pressure man in, and Koko. Big drop kick, a dandy. Panther down. Big power slam from Koko. Dutch follows right up behind after the tag. 1, 2, 3. Neatly contested bout with the Panther and the Galaxian, making a move on Mantell and Ware, but Dutch and Koko turned it around, got the victory.
Time on it was 4 minutes, 23 seconds.
4:23, the winners, Mantell and Ware, as the Galaxian and the Pink Panther gave it a go in there. Galaxian had Dutch down, and then it was turned around. Here come the Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton, Robert Gibson out here. Boy. Yes, sir.
I just talked to Eddie Marlin back here, and I made a personal phone call. You know, everybody around here today is talking about making phone calls. Well, I made one myself to the crazy man. I'm talking about Rick Gibson, baby. I just caught him down in Florida, and he's going to be here for a 6-man tag, Lance Russell.
Oh, and Eddie approved all of
Lance,
this.
I'm sick and tired of what's been going on around here. Jimmy Hart's got his first family born. Every time one of them gets in trouble, somebody jumps in. Well, brother, now you got real family, and I'm telling you, blood's a lot thicker than water, Jack. When it comes to 2-on-2, I know that the Rock and Roll Express can handle anybody, baby. But when it's 3-on-2, it's kind of impossible. But I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be 3-on-3, and when that bell rings, brother, it's going to be a fight, and when it ends, it's going to be another fight. And anybody that sticks your nose in that ring, brother, you're going to find out what the Rock and Roll Express is all about, Jack.
So it's going to be Condrey and Austin and Landell against the Rock and Roll Express with Brother Rick.
Crazy man, Ricky, I called him. He said, hey, he's going to take the first flight down here, Lance Russell. He's going to take care of some business, baby.
Okay, well, I can tell you one thing for a fact. Very close family, the Gibson family, indeed. And that is going to make another change on the card. Hey, we're going to have to check all of this out and see. Okay, we're going to take time out, and we'll be back in just a moment. By the way, a single bout with Terry Taylor and King Carl Fergie. Want to call in a couple of guys. The bout has already been signed, and we are really looking forward to seeing champion Tommy Rogers defend his U.S. Junior Heavyweight title against Koko Ware. And I am really thrilled at the prospect of this particular match, Tommy. I think you know it won't be the first tough one you've been in, but Koko's tough boy.
That's right, Lance. You know, since I've been here, you know, I've been defending my belt, and I've been defending it successfully, and I'm really happy and pleased I've been doing that. But, you know, anytime I get in that ring, you know, I always try to do my best and give 110%. And it don't matter whether I like or dislike the opponent. You know, when I get in that ring, I'm in there to wrestle. But I'd just like to come out here and wish Koko the best of luck, because he is a heck of an athlete and a heck of a professional wrestler. And if he's a better man, he can beat me in the middle of that ring 1, 2, 3, then I'd be more than glad to give him this belt, and I'd just like to wish him a lot of luck.
That's a great attitude, and I appreciate those thoughts, Tommy. And Koko, I'll tell you, the way this guy keeps himself in shape, you know you're going to have to be ready.
For real, I can check those arms out. Look at him. He's already blowed up now. But, Tommy, I really want to say that I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to, you know, take on this junior heavyweight belt, because I never had it. And, you know, I come a long ways, Lance. You know, I come from a little small town, Union City, and really, I just come a long way. I had the Mid-America belt for so long a time. I had the Southern Tag Team belts with Bobby Eaton, and I had it with Dutch Mantell. So I think this year, if I can beat Tommy Rogers, that will open a lot of doors for me. And, Tommy, I just want to say, if you beat me, I will be the man enough to shake your hand, and I want you to do the same thing for me.
By golly, I'm looking forward to it for both of you guys, and good luck to both of you.
I don't want to use, you know, I know once we step inside that ring, there's no love lost, because it's all about money, and this belt right here, that's what you represent. I know you want to keep it, and I like to have it.
Okay, good luck to you, Coke. Tommy, good luck to you, partner, and we'll be looking forward to seeing that bout. I was really pleased when I heard it was signed. Couple of dynamite wrestlers right there, and you think that won't be a scrap. It is going to be more than just a little somewhat, and we hope we're going to be right there when it happens. All right, let's go to the ring and